Alright, so today we're going to be just taking a quick look at default configuration on a serial interface. What happens if you don't apply a frame relay or PPP encapsulation type? How would the interface actually work? We'll take a look at our topology here. Excuse me one second. If we take a look at our drawing here, we have RSU2 right here configured with the back-to-back serial connection to RSU3. Our DCE, I believe, is on RSU2. We will double check our controllers to validate that information. So, and again, that interconnect there is on serial 1 on both RSU2 and RSU3. So let's go ahead and configure RSU2. Let's take a look first at the controllers for serial 1. Okay, and we can see that this side of the connection is the DCE side. So this is the side that we will be applying clocking to. For these default configurations, can't really add clocking information to the DTE side, and we can show you an example of that here. Interface serial 1. If we apply the clock rate command, the system kicks out an error saying this command applies only to DCE interfaces. So the first thing we're going to do, actually, let's just go ahead and configure this interface with the IP address. We'll make this 10.0.0.3, and we'll make it a /24 for simplicity's sake, and then we'll enable the interface. If we head back over to router 2, apply a similar configuration, interface serial 1 with the IP address 10.0.0.2 /24 and enable the interface. We'll see that without that clocking command, that the interface status will never come up. Right? There's nothing for the DTC side to synchronize to between those interfaces. So we show up-down currently. If we were to add our clocking information to serial 1, we should see the interface come up fairly quickly here. Now the interface is up. And we are in up status. If we go and look at just the interface statistics, we see that by default we have an encapsulation type of HDLC. So without configuring PPP or frame relay, back-to-back frame relay on these interfaces, you can still get them communicating back and forth with each other with the default encapsulation type of HDLC. And just to do a few other verifications here, we can debug our information. Make sure we're choosing the right exit interface. Make sure that there is something layer 2 wise for IP to forward to. We should get our debugs here in a second. Here we go. Okay, and we can see that we are sourced from 10.0.0.2. We are going out, we are trying to reach 10.0.0.3. We are exit interface with serial 1. So we're routed via the RIB, and in the RIB, the routing information base, we can see what route was selected by doing the show IP route command. And we can see in this case that we're using a connected route out serial 1. And that's the basics for setting up default encapsulation type on a serial interface.